What's up, guys? Welcome to Views, the podcast where...
who gives a fuck? Fucking world's ending.
Huh?
Nothing. I mean, let's have a great show.
Okay, Jason's in this kind of a mood today. Thanks for coming back to the podcast. Now, let's try this entire podcast. This is an idea. Let's do this podcast, me and you are cuddling.
Oh, I love this idea.
Let's see what emotions it evokes in our head. Here,
Okay.
get really close to me. No, Jay, you stay right there. Okay, Nat is positioning herself. This entire podcast, there's going to be a lot of love. Okay, now explain to the viewers how close we are right now.
Okay, right now I have my left ear on David's right chest.
My right titty. All right, guys, get ready. This podcast is about to get real hard. Hard for me to...
Hard.
No.
Okay, now I feel uncomfortable. I don't really want to be here anymore.
Sorry. This podcast is about to get real dope, is what I meant to say. Okay, roll the intro music. So, where do we start this?
I am leaving the Vlog Squad.
Oh.
I don't know how to say it.
Man, we really should have had a better name than Vlog Squad.
I remember when that name came up, you and Scott were like, we got to change it. We got to change it. And I was like,
Yeah.
sort of too late, guys.
Yeah.
It's already named.
It was like the people that watch our videos, like some of our viewers, had a group chat and they named it the Vlog Squad. And they started calling us that. Scott and I saw it first, and we were like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Why are they referring to us as a group? Like we shouldn't be referred to as a group, because I thought group names were so lame.
Sure.
I was like, don't call yourself anything. Just fucking be you.
Right.
So then the Vlog Squad stuck, and now everyone calls us the Vlog Squad. And
I remember hearing it for the first time, being like, wow, that's catchy. That sounds good. I think you need to relook at it and say, you know what? Vlog Squad's not so bad.
I know, but I think...
And guess what? You couldn't come up with anything better.
Yes, that is true. Yes, you're right. But like anything else, like...
Also, coronavirus is going to fucking kill us all. I don't know why we're arguing about this.
So irrelevant.
Let's talk about the coronavirus for a little bit.
Sure.
What's going on? So here's the thing. When talking about the coronavirus, it's so timely that I feel like it's constantly changing. So if you're listening to this podcast even a week after we talk about it, it may be a completely different scenario.
Right.
But currently, the NBA just suspended the entire season.
Crazy.
Schools are canceling. Tom Hanks is the first celebrity that has been infected.
Trump banning all flights
to
Europe.
All flights. No, I think it's out of the country now, isn't it?
No,
was
just
just
Europe.
Oh, it's just Europe?
See, again, it's changing. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm also just making things up.
Yeah, well, a few
You're
hours
like,
ago.
wow, really? Someone's going to listen to this podcast and they're going to go, I heard Trump banned flights everywhere.
Literally.
We're going to ruin someone's
Yeah,
vacation.
don't take anything we say seriously. I mean, to heart.
don't
Just everything.
don't listen to this
Don't
podcast.
listen to this. Turn this off.
Okay, what do you think about the whole situation?
Concerned about it.
Yeah, I was reading up on like diseases and viruses, and the Black Plague, like I know at the time was different, but it killed 25 million people, I read, which was like a third of the population in Europe at the time. 25 fucking million people.
New Rochelle, which is right outside New York.
Yeah.
There's an attorney there that infected like 50 people. So now they have like a 1 mile radius that's quarantined.
When you say quarantined, are there police officers standing
Yeah, like
with
the
guns?
National Guard's going in.
The National Guard is there.
yeah.
They cannot leave or enter.
And it's just like, and the thing that's hard is like, we're supposed to go to Chicago tomorrow. And like, on the one hand, I want to go. And on the other hand, I'm like, I don't know. Things could change in like 12 hours and we just shouldn't go. Or we could get there and like, who knows what's going to happen.
Stuck,
So we had
yeah.
this huge argument today where I was like, I'm not going to Chicago. And David was like, I thought you were kidding yesterday when you said that. I'm like, no, I'm not kidding. Then everyone like jumped on me about going to Chicago. And then I got like really upset. I hate when fucking people grill me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially when people that aren't going to Chicago start grilling me. Like, it's one thing if I understand, like, Natalie's on my ass about going to Chicago because it'll make her trip better if I go.
Yeah.
But, like, when, like, Brandon was like, hey, why don't you go? And I was like, Brandon, we talked about this. We're supposed to fucking say anything. I was
Who's on
going
my
to tell them
side?
I'm not
I
going to
understand.
Chicago.
I get why you don't want to go to Chicago, but I also
Scared.
keep saying I don't think it's that bad, but I have a feeling.
What if we get stuck there? What if we can't fly back?
Right.
Then
We'll
we
have to
drive and we make a whole journey about how we're...
I'm curious how far this is going to go. Like, I'm curious if there's going to be like no more gas stations, no more gas. Like, I'm curious if it's going to get to the point where it's like it never gets to no electricity, right? That can probably run by
Yeah,
itself.
that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think it'll get there.
I think this is a little extreme.
I think no gas is the furthest it'll go. You think it's extreme? They canceled schools.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking
Canceled the
crazy to
NBA.
me.
Yeah, but
They canceled the NBA. And at first it was, okay, all NBA games will be held without any audience.
Yeah.
And then they went even backwards and they were like, fuck it, no NBA games.
You know I've been around a long time, right, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen
dinosaur age.
I've never seen anything like this. I am a
It is
dinosaur.
crazy because why is it so extreme? I feel like I haven't heard enough about it for it to be so
Because they don't have a cure. They don't have a vaccine. And people can really start dying.
You know what I can't stop thinking about? This is making me tear up just thinking about it. Oh my God. That one scientist, because I love reactions, in the lab that's been working on this for fucking months.
Right.
Just super late one night. He's there with one of his like assistants or one of his lab partners.
Right.
And he looks through the microscope and all of a sudden his fucking eyes widen and he goes, Jill, get over here. Look in this microscope right now. Look in this microscope.
What is it, Bob? What is it?
Jill?
Hang on. Wait, let me finish my sandwich.
Jill, look at the virus.
Hang on. I'm finishing my sandwich,
Jill,
Bob.
Put the pastrami sandwich on. Look at the virus.
Okay, fine.
Where's the virus, Jill?
It's gone. The antibodies, they're not there anymore. Bob, what did you do?
Bob.
Bob, I've never been so turned on.
They have sex and they knock over the cure.
Jill, I'm married. I don't care.
No, but like,
Yeah, but that would be cool.
But imagine how like fucking good that scientist is gonna feel when he finds the fucking cure. Like that must be the fucking best feeling. You fucking pick the cure up and you run out of the office, be like fucking Eureka, I fucking have it.
Yeah, and then
Oh
what
my
would you do?
God.
What would you do if you were the scientist?
I don't want to be the scientist.
the
I would
press.
love to just be the scientist's friend, and I'd love to be there. Like I'd love to just be like a part of that.
I'd love to just film it.
I would love to film it. Oh my God, I'd love to film. And guys, if you're a scientist and you found out the and if you're really close, please let me know to finding this cure. How long do you think it's gonna be until they find the cure?
Please let me know.
Don't ask me. I don't fucking know. You want me to take a guess?
It's
Yeah.
like
I heard 6 months today, and then I heard 2 years last week, and then I
Yeah.
heard 6 months today.
So I told Taylor to go to the grocery store because I was like, go buy water bottles because I have a feeling everyone's just gonna fucking snatch them up. There's gonna be no water bottles soon. So I was like, just go buy all the water we can get like the filtration system, whatever. How was the grocery store?
Everyone was standing in a circle surrounded by just a pile of the lost waters, and there was like 5 left. And I was just looking at all of the other people, staring at them, and then I took the 5 and I ran.
Wow. Why were people
crazy.
staring at them?
Yeah, Taylor
I-
tells that story in such a weird way. She
They
told me
didn't
that
move
too.
quick enough?
Yeah, what do you mean they were staring at him?
They were, I mean, like, because everyone was like waiting, and we're all standing there like, are you going to grab the last ones, or am I going to grab the last ones?
Oh, you were like being polite.
So
Like, I felt bad for taking like the rest, but then I kind of was just like, I got to.
out here at the Ralph's grocery store in
Doesn't the
Tarzana.
coronavirus make you like? It makes me really take stock in like the last couple years, and like how good things have been going for us.
I mean,
And then you're like, fuck.
I mean,
is
for
this it?
anybody, I always think like as fucked up as the world is, and as like horrible things that are going on, like it's still fairly. I don't know. I hate saying this because there's always somebody listening that goes, "Really? It's not that great over here."
Right.
But like everything could be a lot worse. Everything could be fucking a lot worse.
It's about
Like,
to get worse.
You think?
It's definitely going to get worse before it gets better.
David just did the shittiest thing he's ever done to me. Guys, I just told David and Natalie they should not go to Chicago. I was 100%
Manipulating
genuine
us.
and honest.
Manipulating
He goes,
us.
this is a manipulative tactic that I use on people.
It's so manipulative. You know, you shouldn't even do that. It's like I've
I will
literally-
stop caring about you then. 100%. I'll stop caring.
I've literally
I'll turn off all my feelings.
I think there is something dangerous coming. I think there is too much activity going on. I sound like a maniac. I think that with like, I think there's so much information being shared so quickly, and so many people are like responding to it.
Right.
I think something's gonna combust. Something's gonna happen. Like even with like TikTok now, it's like everybody now, even the fucking 7-year-olds are communicating with the rest of the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel
Even
like
like
the
50-year-olds are on TikTok.
yeah, like
Crazy.
it's fucking crazy. Everybody now has this voice, and I don't know. I'm very scared by it. There's something that like I don't know if there's gonna be a correction or something's gonna happen. It's gonna get really weird. It's gonna get really
That's
funky.
why I'm so freaked out about coronavirus. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, did someone make this? Is this
Right.
like the thinning of our society?
Well,
know?
here's the thing I don't get about coronavirus. Not to go back to it, but like we don't know if it's like maybe it kills you in 3 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe you have it, it goes away, but then it fucking comes back because it's always in your body,
Oh,
and then it kills you, and your head blows up in 3 years. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have the coronavirus, and that means the zombies that are already out there can smell you.
Oh my God,
And they
I've
come
never
and
thought
eat
of that.
you.
That's a pretty good movie. That's a pretty good movie idea.
Damn good movie.
Like everyone got coronavirus in 2020. No one thought anything of it till 2022.
Dave, how's your relationship with Natalie going these days?
Oh my God, I fucking hate her. No, it was funny though. Natalie went to go get a checkup.
Yeah.
She had the flu, the regular flu, and I came home and I saw a doctor's note on my fucking door. Yeah. That was basically said that Natalie cannot work for the next couple days.
Yeah.
And it was signed by the doctor. So.
And then I went home that night and I saw she posted 2 new TikToks.
You have a TikTok?
Yeah.
It's like she put that note on your door, and I was like, good for Natalie, standing up for David.
Right.
I was like, good for her. I was like, you know what? She's sick. She needs to rest. And then I went home that night, and there was like TikToks of her like getting her hair done. I was like, oh, she's on vacation.
Just a brand deal.
They were old TikToks.
They were good TikToks.
But yeah, the doctor told me that she was like, do you work? And I was like, yeah. She's like, every day. And I was like, yeah, every day, like really hard, you know. It's just like really strenuous, stressful.
My favorite was Natalie posted a picture on her Insta stories.
Oh, yeah.
She has a new TV in her room. So she posted a picture of the TV like, this is nuts. But I saw that she included the corner of her computer with an email open. And I responded and I was like, nice try. Did you purposely take that picture so I could see in the corner of your screen that your email's open? So I know you're fucking working.
And it wasn't for David. It was for the general public because it was like a Monday afternoon. I didn't want people to be like, why is she sitting in bed watching TV? Why is she not doing
so it
work?
was completely manipulative.
100%.
So the both of you are completely manipulative. Is that what you're telling me?
The way you're saying it's really funny.
It's hard. I'm having a tough time with
So
that word.
both of you are You guys are
You got me on that.
You guys are
You say it. You say it.
manipulative.
That's good.
Thank you.
You say it, Nat.
So you guys are both
Manipulative.
Manipulative. I can't say it. How was that, Nat, having some time away from Dave?
It was
Doctor's
so
orders?
nice. And I know David, it was a day that we were posting in the vlog too, which is one of the most stressful days of the week. And I know David was having a tough time and I didn't hear a single peep
I
about it.
I didn't text her. I didn't come in
He
there
didn't
once.
text me. He didn't call me.
David,
He
I
didn't
wanna
say my
applaud
name.
you.
Thank you.
No,
I didn't even say her name. I didn't even
He
say her
didn't even
name.
yell my name once that
You know what?
day.
I was here and he didn't.
I know.
At all. Dude, you're right. I want to applaud
Mainly because
you.
I didn't want to get the fucking flu.
Yeah. It wasn't because he was trying to be nice.
No.
Look at you. You're growing up.
But Natalie, let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like, yeah, cool. A day apart with me was like dope.
Yeah.
But like, would you be able to do a week?
I mean, yeah, I've done it before.
No, I know. But like, where would you go crazy? Where would you be like, okay, I kind of miss David. 7 years. 7 to 10. Our high school 10-year reunion is where I would like to see you, and that's about it.
Literally.
Like, I feel like it would take me, honestly, like it'd take me like a month to miss you, but like really miss you. You know what I mean? Like
I'm already planning what I'm going to do without you when you go to Chicago.
what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I was thinking about on the drive over. I'm like, it's going to be so great when he's gone. I mean, I won't make any money.
Literally.
But-
Jason has the best time when
Yeah,
we're not
bro.
here.
You know, from now on,
So backwards.
From now on, I'm gonna say we're leaving,
Yeah.
just so Jason makes these fun plans, and then I'm gonna be like, "Boom, bitch, I'm still here." And then when he goes out in the middle of the night and gets drunk like he normally would, I just
He
fucking
just arrived.
bro, fucking crazy thing happened.
What?
happened?
Tell
Well,
me.
first off, let me tell you the tennis thing, the less crazy thing.
No. Tell me the crazy thing.
I don't know. I just thought this was weird. I was playing tennis, and as I'm practicing, like, you know, the courts are closed. It's one court.
Yeah.
It's one court per fence.
Yeah.
So we close the fence so the tennis balls don't leave. A kid comes in and he goes, "Can I have a picture with you?" As I'm hitting balls, I thought that was the strangest thing. I was like, this is probably the worst time. Like mid practice.
Oh, that's so funny.
You don't think that's
No, but I know why you're saying that because you hold tennis in a certain regard.
Oh, okay.
But I get it. But
oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that was like my me time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that was like me having dinner with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
that's
get
funny.
it. But I could totally see that. With
The other day, someone asked me as I was peeing to ask for a picture.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird. And then I changed in my car. I was leaving tennis,
Yeah.
and I was so sweaty. I changed my pants and my shirt and everything in the car.
Yeah.
And this kid walks up to my car, like as I'm changing in my front seat, and he walks up to my car. And goes, oh shit! I'm so sorry. Is this a weird time? And I was like, it's fine, man. Whatever. And he goes, if it's not too awkward now, can I ask for a picture? And I was like, it wasn't awkward until you fucking said it was awkward. So I took a picture with him. We had a shoot here at the house.
Yeah.
I thought this was fucking crazy. This girl came over, and it was a full staff came here for the shoot. And she was like, I'm actually like, I live 20 minutes from your hometown, this girl told me. And I was like, oh, cool, where? And she's like, I live in Lincolnshire. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I played tennis right there. And she's like, yeah, I played at Stevenson High School. I played at the high school next to your high school. And I was like, oh, no way. Yeah, I played at those courts sometimes. And I was like, where did you practice? And she's like, Lincolnshire. And I was like, oh, I played at Lincolnshire sometimes. And then I was like, who's your coach? She's like, Russ. And I was like, Russ was my coach. And then I go, I only remember I only remembered like one person from that class because I had a crush on that girl. So I was like, all I remember from that class is Kimmy. And she goes, I'm Kimmy. And I was like, what the fuck? The girl that was on the shoot the entire time, I didn't know was the girl I had a crush on in my tennis class.
You didn't recognize her?
Back in my hometown. No, I didn't recognize her. Right when the words Kimmy came out of my mouth, I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking talking to her.
Wow.
Like, I didn't even think about it. It was so crazy. What a small town, like, small world situation. But it was so crazy because, like, she didn't remember me and I didn't remember her that well because we never really interacted because she was so much better.
Right.
Like, she was like one of the best in the state, like a really, really good tennis player. And I was like a level below her. Yeah. So the coach would always send her to a separate court and then he'd like coach the rest of us. So like we never really interacted, but it was so crazy seeing her in my house. Yeah. Like 7 years later.
Yeah, that is wild.
What a bizarre thing. I do this thing where I put my phone up and I record me playing tennis because I'm like waiting for like the coolest, craziest shot, but I still haven't gotten it. It's been 3-4 days playing tennis.
What do you do?
I put my phone up like on like a stand and I just record me playing tennis for like the full hour.
Oh, to hope that you get something good?
Yeah, but nothing.
What are you hoping to get? You just connecting?
Well, no, like sometimes I do like cool trick shots, but like I never hit them. Like I spin around. I sound like a fucking toddler. You should see me. I spin around.
And by the way, I'm not playing anybody. It's just the ball machine.
And it's pretty embarrassing because sometimes it'll just go straight at my head. No, but yeah, I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun playing tennis. It feels really nice.
Yeah, good.
You guys should head to squarespace.com/views for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code VIEWS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. You can turn your cool idea into a new website, you can showcase your work, blog, or publish content. Guys, Squarespace is great if you're trying to make a website and you don't know how, and you want to do it in the easiest way possible. Guys, they have beautiful templates created by world-class designers, and it's a new way to buy domains and choose from over 200 extensions. Analytics to help you grow in real time, built-in search engine optimization, free and secure hosting, nothing to patch or upgrade ever, 24/7 award-winning customer support. Guys, you guys can make it yourself. Easy to create a website all by yourself. Make it stand out with a beautiful website. Ready to start your new business? Make it stand out. Get started with Squarespace. Think it, dream it, make it. Squarespace. Guys, that's squarespace.com/views for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code VIEWS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Guys, we have Madison. Did you just sniffle, Madison?
Actually, one of the coronavirus symptoms is not a runny nose. So yes, I did.
It's a dry nose.
Dry nose.
See, I know this too, my friend.
Good, I'm glad.
Right.
Glad you're
so
informed.
friendships are being broken apart here. Madison is actually pretty impressive. She knows, a lot about the coronavirus.
I wouldn't say a lot. I think I just try to keep up with like facts because
you're good at knowing
rumors.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you came in here and you started blabbering a bunch of facts. You're just like you just blasted them all off. Give me some of the updates. On what's going on.
I mean that we have way less hospitals and hospital beds and room in the U.S. than Italy does, and they're on a full lockdown right now. And I think people need to just take that into account. 3 weeks ago, there were barely any cases in Italy, and now they're on a full-blown lockdown. People are barely even allowed to leave their houses. All supermarkets are empty. And I just think that the U.S. is likely to have something similar happen. It's an airborne virus that could.
It is airborne.
It is airborne.
Yeah, I've seen that it can live on metal for up to like 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah, no, up to 5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
So this virus getting stronger.
And there's also a rumor that there's heat. There's rumor that there's people saying, well, if you go to a warm climate, it completely kills the virus. That's also not true, because if that was true, wouldn't they just stick everyone who's infected in a sauna for 20 minutes and be like, oh, the virus is gone? It doesn't live as long. It shortens the lifespan of the virus.
I think they're saying when the virus is out and about and heat.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't kill it completely, though. It just shortens like the life. Did you just cough, my guy? Was that a cough?
No. Sorry, just clear my throat.
Yeah, David has a dry cough, a fever, and he's very fatigued at the moment. So
I actually have a very wet cough. Thank you. So
I'll
cough right on you, and you'll feel the saliva.
But my point is that I think everyone just needs to take it seriously and be clean.
Right,
Stay at least
I get
6 feet away from people. Don't go in crowds.
And there's a whole thing about how like a lot of kids, I will say, I said this myself. I was like, I don't care if I get it. I'll be fine. It's not about you. It's about the older people that you're going to infect. Like our buddy Jason.
We're both
like our buddy Jason. Well, Jason, I thought it was 70 and up. People are on like the bad zone.
It's like 40.
But apparently it's 40 and up. Thank you, Madison Beer.
You're welcome. Now let's play hot seat.
What's hot seat?
Yeah, let's play hot seat.
Is when you put someone in the hot seat, you can ask them anything, like crazy questions.
Does
Yeah,
have
let's
to
do
answer
that.
honestly.
Really?
David, I'm an open book, dog.
David, how long have you been in love with Madison?
5 months.
Oh Jesus.
5 years would have been more accurate
Oh,
when you first
son-
saw me on the gram.
What the
fell
fuck does
hard.
that mean? Yeah, whatever. It fell hard.
Well, don't you love Jesse Eisenberg?
I do. I
yeah,
love
he's
Jesse
like the
Eisenberg.
best, the coolest nerd in the world.
Sure.
Yeah, he's just cool. I think it's everything for characters. Like Matthew Gray Gubler is dope, but like his character in Criminal Minds is who I fall for.
Madison
Wow.
loves
Not-
Rick and Morty. She loves
Jason has a
making
character
I
called
do.
Carmelita. It's like a
prostitute.
it's a prostitute basically.
Interesting.
Is
So
that-
other side of the spectrum.
Is that something that makes you?
If it's an intellectual
Thrilled.
Are you into
prostitute,
guys that
then
do
you never
prostitute
know.
characters?
Jeez.
Could be my
Carmelita's
thing.
not the most intellectual, but it is a really good character that he does.
Thank you so much,
I'd
David. It's
be-
good to be here.
What is your biggest turn off? Like
People who are-
what's a deal breaker? I should
People
say.
who are really arrogant and people who lie. I hate liars.
You
Yeah.
think David's arrogant?
I think he can be, but I don't think he's an arrogant person. No, I think he can definitely like show some arrogant qualities that you're not. Like I said earlier that David has like 6 moods, and I could come in and I could be like, okay, he's in mood 2, he's in mood 5.
Oh,
That's
break
my
down
thing
the
with
6
David.
moods. I'd love to
That
help
is-
with this.
There are so many.
That is really interesting that you.
there
picked up on that.
are definitely multiple like
Tell me
David.
that.
Like,
Tell me some of the moods.
okay, so like mood 3 is what I said he was in before, is when he's like super energetic and he's in his like quirky kind of like I'm gonna make a bunch of jokes and be goofy and silly mood, which is
Yeah.
my favorite David.
Yeah.
And then there's like mood 1 where he's really introverted and he's on his phone and he's not talking to anybody and he'll probably go to his room before midnight and like just not want to speak to anyone. He's not so fun. And then there's mood
She's
like
describing a crazy person. By
there's
the way.
mood 2. Yeah, basically
Mood
you're
2 where he
psycho.
only speaks in Spanish.
No, but you have a lot of different moods, and I was basically saying that he has multiple moods and
Right.
Multiple personalities.
Yeah.
It also
pretty
depends
much.
like how I wake up, when I wake up, like what I'm feeling. Like
If
sometimes
you had just napped, see, he had just taken a nap,
yeah, I
so
just
now
took a
he's
nap,
super
so
hyped.
I'm a little bit energetic now. Like I'm ready to go. And Madison walked in, and Madison always wears like the nicest sweatsuits. Like they always look like she's like going to the most fancy like sleepover
Sweatsuit
ever.
convention.
Yeah, I don't know, and it just puts me in a good mood.
And what does that do to you?
Well, she looks so comfy, and I go, "We're having a sleepover," and I start bouncing up and down on the back. 'Cause
That's genuinely what happens.
I just get so
He starts
excited.
throwing pillows at me and
I
shit.
start throwing pillows.
What's your biggest turn off?
My biggest turn off. I think
David
it-
are just on our first date right now on the podcast. That's really what's happening.
biggest turn off. I don't like when people aren't good at like reading the room. Like I
Like, don't pick up on social cues.
yeah.
Oh, that's very annoying.
that-
It's a very annoying trait.
That like one of the scariest things I can imagine, like bringing a girl to your friends and then the girl saying something that's like super uncomfortable and
Or,
like
like,
double
private or, like-
and like doubling down on it where your friends are looking at you and giving you weird looks.
Right.
Like that's how you know it's like when when the girl you're with
Sure.
is making your friends uncomfortable.
Oof.
That's like a big turn off.
I feel you.
Or I mean, this is like a more general turn off, but like washing your hands. I think it's so important to wash your hands. I'm not just saying this in
I
the midst
literally
of coronavirus.
texted my friends today. I was like, we should all take a bath in hand sanitizer. Like,
Whoa,
literally.
okay.
That's so true.
Texted your friends. Let's all take a bath.
Yeah, it's all
Right
take a
on.
bath in hand sanitizer.
Okay. Can't breathe
Shut
anymore.
up, David.
Do you think size matters?
This is crazy.
Well,
No,
you
I honestly
literally told me
don't.
to ask
no,
you
I
whatever.
honestly don't.
You don't.
No, I think that what matters is chemistry and passion and how you feel about a person. I'm being so genuinely serious.
Do you think that there's only one person out there for you, or you think you could fall in love with multiple people?
I think you could fall in love with multiple people. I think that there's probably like one person you could have like I don't know. I think your first love will always kind of like hit different.
Right.
At the same time, I don't really know.
What's your relationship like with your parents?
My relationship with my parents.
You ever tried
is-
anal? I'm just kidding.
Shut up. My relationship with my parents is good. It's gotten weird over the past few years, I think, because as you get older, you start to realize that they're just people who like have
Yeah.
their own shit
Right.
and their own issues,
100%,
and that's a
yeah.
little scary. 'cause
That is
growing
so
up,
scary. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm realizing now.
for real, because growing up, you're like, these are just like, this is my mom and my dad, and like they don't have problems and they know everything, and like if I come to my mom with an issue, she'll be able to solve it. Whereas now, like my mom comes to me with issues, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah.
That's
it's like
such.
weird. And I'm just
that's
like,
such a weird
"Oh,
realization.
it's
You're
such
so
a-
right.
It's so weird. I hate it. Me and my dad have always kind of had a weird relationship. We like didn't speak for a while. We kind of always have been like weird with each other. But it's just because we have like a lot of differences. But again, as I've gotten older, I've just learned that like he's a 50-something-year-old man. I'm not going to change him now. I'd rather like have our life.
You know what that
together
feels
and
like?
Be fine.
You know what that feels like? It feels like watching Disney movies and you're in love with them, and then you go see how a Disney movie is shot.
Right.
And then it's just like all the magic is gone.
The
you're just
fucking
like,
smoke
you're
and mirrors is gone. The
Y-
curtain's
yeah.
been lifted, and you're like, what is this?
I don't leave any of that magic to my kids. I tell them all my problems.
well, yeah.
I mean, I kind of
You're
respect
a
that.
special case that has. No, but I totally
It's
agree.
so
like,
weird.
like I just recently have I found out that like, oh wow, my parents have like regular problems that I have, and like it totally breaks like a wall where like you thought your parents were
You
these
feel
like
so
magical,
safe when you're like in the
untouchable
house with your parents growing up. You're just like, oh, my mom and dad are down the hall. If someone were to come and try to kill us, they'd save me, and it's all good. Whereas like now, I'm like, I don't know if my parents would be able to save me.
Like I'm gonna be a dad at one point.
Yeah,
and I hope my kid
terrifying.
doesn't trust me in
No,
fucking
I
protecting
wouldn't.
him when someone breaks in the house.
No.
I know he's gonna think that he's in good hands, but fuck no.
No, but when you're a parent, you can protect your kids because something kicks in.
You think?
Yeah, there's like definitely an instinct. especially
Someone
with,
told
like,
me once, it was before I had kids, and I was like, oh, what's it like having kids? And he goes, well, you see that swimming pool? Because we were by a swimming pool. And I go, yeah. He goes, now imagine there's a bunch of sharks in there, and your baby fell in. Like, you'd go in to the sharks. And he's absolutely right. 100% you would.
Right. That does sound like it'd be like.
But like,
accurate.
whereas if David fell in to the sharks, I wouldn't necessarily jump into the pool to save you.
Okay. You don't need such real life examples. Are you telling me the second your baby comes out, like something clicks in?
Clicks in, yeah.
Yeah, you would definitely kill or be killed for your child, I think.
Yeah, you would.
According to ZipRecruiter research, nearly 3/4 of employers say they're finding it difficult to fill open positions. Examples of bold steps they're taking to hire: 68% of employers have raised their wages and 23% have increased their benefits. If you have a difficult role to fill, no matter what your industry is, hire with ZipRecruiter. And now try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. ZipRecruiter sends you over 100 top job sites, but they don't stop there. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes to find people with the right skills and experience for your job and actively invites them to apply. You can even add screening questions to your job listing so you can filter candidates and focus on the best ones. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. To try ZipRecruiter for free, our listeners can go to ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. NASH. ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
My skin.
You want it to be worse?
No, I like struggle with acne all the time, and it just really annoys me.
When?
Are you saying like
Where?
appearance-wise? Right now it's fine. But it like spikes up out of nowhere before I get my period, and it just makes me like feel really insecure, and it's like a really.
What's your favorite part of your period?
Come again?
What's your favorite part of yours, David?
Eating a bunch of chocolate.
Eating a bunch of chocolate. Oh my god.
Wait, are we just becoming best
We have
friends?
so much in common.
Do you mean externally? What would I change about myself, or internally, like as a person?
Both, either. But I mean,
yeah. I mean, I think literally like acne is just very annoying. But I think internally I would probably. I wish I didn't have to feel like I had to constantly prove myself to people. I feel like people always assume that I'm not smart and that I am very shallow and not kind.
Yeah, that sucks. That's the.
It's exhausting.
It's a downside of being super sexy.
It is honestly it is. It sounds conceited, but it genuinely is, and it's really
like,
it's unfortunate. And I've watched like a lot of Megan Fox interviews, and she's talked about this for years. And she's like, it's really great. People think I'm super hot, dope, but like
that is such a stereotype.
It's just not a choice. Like I didn't choose to look the way I do. I don't like my parents made me, and this is how I look. But like the surface only goes so deep, and I just think that like I know that I'm genuinely such a good person with a big heart, and like I think that I'm smart, and I think that I like care about people, and I just think I have much bigger and better morals and values than just my looks. So it upsets me that I think the emphasis is more put on my face than my heart.
That's the toughest part about like.
It's just annoying. It just gets really tiring.
Me being one of the best looking YouTubers, it's like tough for people to understand that there's more to me than just my looks, and the videos actually have substance. No, but genuinely, I used to have like really good looking guy friends in school too, and every time everybody thought they were complete fucking idiots.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that guy's a douchebag. He's not smart. But like then you get to know them, and you're like, actually,
that's crazy. It's like
intelligent.
hey, I'm just trying to come up with questions.
Have you thought about getting a haircut?
I was actually thinking his hair looks like better than usual.
David, have you ever taken Madison on a date?
I have not.
Why not? I don't understand. You guys get along so good. I mean, this is a slam dunk here, the two of you.
Where would we go?
That's your job.
Thank you, Jason.
To figure that out.
This is yep.
Okay, here's my ideal first date. Tell me if
you make TikToks in your bathroom.
Yes, that is his definite ideal first date. If that's his first date, we've been on plenty.
Okay. Here's an ideal first date. We go on a canoe ride.
Down.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm
For
like
sure?
the biggest water sport person ever.
Madison, this motherfucker ain't never been on a canoe, nor will he ever go on a canoe.
No, I will go on a canoe.
I actually, fun fact about me, when I was on sleepaway camp, I took a canoe over to the boys' camp in the middle of the night on the lake with no lights, tried to go hang out with the boys, and then I got kicked out of camp, and I'll never be welcome back. Yeah.
You went by yourself?
Yes, stole a canoe.
By yourself?
Canoed across Brant Lake to go to the boys' camp because I was just trying to be a little flirt.
Okay, but where'd you get caught? Like before
in
you hit
the middle
water?
of the lake. They drove up on a speedboat, and they were like, excuse me.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You did not get caught in the middle of the lake.
Was it
What do you
pitch
mean
black?
There's no way you got caught in the middle of the lake.
Why is that no way?
You know where you got
People
caught?
patrol,
You know where you got
there's
caught?
like patrol people on lakes.
Can I tell you exactly where you got caught?
Where?
You got caught like at the door of your cabin where
No.
you're about to leave,
I was
and then
in
you
the
explain to
canoe.
them what you were doing. But over the years,
In the canoe.
you have made that story better, and you're believing
honestly,
it.
maybe. Honestly, that's a possibility.
Over the years, you've
But
lied
this
to
was
yourself
also
about
when
the
I
story.
was like maybe 12 years old.
Right,
So.
right. There's
But
no way you got caught
I-
in the middle of the lake.
My memory says that I was literally rowing my fucking boat and I got like woo, woo, pulled over by the canoe people.
That's just too good of a story to be real.
Damn. Okay, well, I guess my memory is just.
Your parents
False.
have to come get you?
Oh yeah, I was like kicked out of the camp.
Okay,
I can't even go back and like
well,
sleep
here's the
away,
thing.
like on visiting trips.
Who was this boy that you were seeing, and how was he so
Well,
distant?
so we had socials, and the boys would come over to like on their buses, and they would hang out with us. And I was hanging out with a group of them, and they were like, "You should come to the boys' camp later tonight." And I was like, "Honestly, I'm down." Like we weren't gonna do anything. We were 12 years old, but it was just more like being flirty and whatever. And I got in the middle of the night on a canoe, and I fucking canoed my ass across the lake. It's very close. You're picturing like an ocean. Like it was like a very small little lake.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
It's a little suspicious to me.
Okay.
Why don't you believe her? Why would she make that up?
She wouldn't make it up, but I have.
I literally can like call Point O'Pine
But
right
you
now, and
embellish
they will
things
say
over
that
the years.
I have
Madison.
stories-
They'll say Madison
yeah.
Beer is not allowed on camp. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was not as dramatic as
because
I'm
I have
remembering
stories
it.
exactly like that where like over the years I've added little
little
bits
details.
to it,
I feel you.
and now it's my truth. Like now I don't know the story in any other way.
That could be true.
I feel like I embellished some of those stories. So do you want to go on a date?
Ooh. Oh my God.
Are we gonna go canoeing?
Yeah, I mean whatever you want. I don't know.
You have to plan this.
What is a date?
Listen,
really,
I'm-
I was thinking about this. Like, what is a date?
Yeah.
Right?
Do you not know what a date is?
No, Madison, explain to me what a date is.
I think a date can be many things. I think a date is a
So,
romantic.
I mean, sounds like she wants to go canoeing, bro.
Yeah, dude.
who are you texting right now?
No one.
Okay,
So it sounds like we're going canoeing.
I'll go on a date with you. Yeah, I will.
Madison, what,
Don't say it like that.
No,
Like it's some chore.
No, it's not a chore.
David's like, all right. Jason convinced me.
are you gonna film it?
Of course he's gonna fucking.
Am I
film
allowed
it.
to film it?
Next vlog title is literally gonna be "I take Madison Beer on a date."
Do you want
I'd
me
click
to,
on that.
Can I film it, or is it like weird? No, right? If it's a
Now, Madison, as a girl, when he like starts to like talk about a date, and then he goes, "By the way, can I bring my camera and film this shit?" Does that like turn you off?
I think it makes it disingenuine for sure.
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
that's how his mother feels.
I do.
okay. No, I'm only saying that I bring my camera because like
I think
because-
there's moments you can capture, especially because we already have like a public friendship. But I think that like
right. I'd never.
if it was
I'd
like
never
a
bring my
random
camera
girl,
on
no,
a
exactly.
date with a
that
random
I'd
girl.
be like that's to
That's
me
what
seems like
that's
you're
what I was
making
gonna say.
a
I
joke
was
out
like,
of
the
it.
only reason I bring a camera with you is because you're just
It's
my
like-
friend.
and there's also a lot of like every single
Are
comment.
you,
on the internet is,
playing a
like,
part
please
right
date.
now? You're literally the most romantic person I know.
no, I'm
Is he?
Like he is so romantic.
Is
Oh my
he?
God, yeah. Like
Maybe
if he's
then
into
he-
somebody, he'll like get flowers. He'll be like, "Jay, get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna see this
definitely
girl."
not.
Like,
No, hold on.
mean to
Time
me,
out.
so-
Time
What?
out. Time out.
you are very romantic.
I didn't know that.
I'm not playing a part right now. The camera
I
thing.
mean, you're
I'm-
playing dumb.
Oh yeah, I'm only saying the camera because she's my friend.
Right.
Or do you like want me to take her on a proper date?
I think
Yeah,
I think I
I
deserve
think you can bring the
that.
camera. I'm fine with that. I don't
Oh,
give a
so
fuck.
what are you? Are you
No, but
playing-
I'm saying that like I know you. You would bring flowers. You would have like wine and cheese.
I wouldn't do that.
You would
I'd
do something
I-
special.
I'm like I cannot picture David.
No,
like,
I wouldn't
giving
do
me
that.
flowers.
I do cute stuff in my own way, but I would not do like wine and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Especially because David and I both are sober,
like yeah,
so
it's,
the wine would be emptied into the ocean.
it has to be something that I like. Like I'll
Something
build
Madison likes.
like I'll build a fort. You like forts?
Pillow fort, like a blanket fort.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. What kind of other fort would you have?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll do
Forts
a
are tough because the ground is hard.
Huh?
Forts
Bro,
are tough. 'cause
nah,
the
and we can
ground
get
is
one of my
hard.
little star projectors that I have in my room.
No,
and
but
put it
I
in
would
that
get a
shit.
bunch of. I would get a bunch of blankets.
Yeah, make a huge.
What do you expect out of a first date?
I expect nothing, and I think the only dates that I've ever actually thoroughly enjoyed have been ones with like that are actually like fun and are things that I enjoy doing. Like interesting.
At the end of every
like going to dinner is great and all,
Great.
but like it just gets boring, and I'm just like, let's do something fun.
yeah, would you rather prefer like a drive-through, like we go get something like fast and then we go out, or like do you?
Go out, like go clubbing or something.
No, like go out and do an activity, or would you rather want to go like to
Yeah.
a sit-down dinner, like Olive Garden?
No, I'd rather probably do like an activity.
Do you think
I
Madison fucking Beer wants to go to Olive Garden?
I was waiting
Jesus
for
Christ, man.
think
that. I would
she
rather
does.
build a fort and put a star projector in there and play hot seat.
I'd rather eat a fort
I'd
than
rather eat
than
a
eat
fort.
at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat the pillows in the fort than sit at Olive Garden with
What's
you.
your ideal date, David?
I think it's canoe.
You like the canoe.
Yeah, if you ever see me out on in the ocean with a girl and she's in a canoe, just know that she's the one. Because There's something about a canoe that's like it's only you two. You guys are stuck on this little thing in the middle of the water, and you have to figure it out. You have to like talk together and like figure out how to do it. And like there may be an accident or maybe someone falls in the water,
and then it's all cute and it's like
it's all so cute, and the only fun things can come out of it. And imagine if it starts pouring, like even more fun. Like it's just like so hilarious. Like I think canoes are just the best.
Madison, do you have somebody that you have your eye on right now?
Not really.
No.
Wow,
my music.
It's incredibly
Just your music.
convenient how we're both just super single.
Are
you open to dating right now?
I'm never the kind of person who's like, I refuse to have. If something comes that I feel like is right, then I'm never opposed to it. But at the same time, I'm not like particularly looking for anything.
Right. That's how I am.
I don't think looking for things is healthy. I think it's how you get yourself in a bad situation because you have false feelings for people when you're like avidly looking for a boyfriend.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how does it? See, what I never understood is how people date somebody. How do people date somebody and they only date them for like 2 months? Like,
yeah, I've never had a short-term boyfriend.
Yeah,
I've
like if I'm gonna date somebody
for like long-term.
like the only like serious girlfriend I've had was like Liza, right? And like I guess I did date somebody for a month, but
you guys were together for what? For like three years?
Like two and a half.
Yeah. See, Jack and I were together for almost 4, and then my ex and I were together for 2 and a bit, and then I did date someone for like 3 months. Yeah, but that was also not that never felt like a real relationship. We were going out together and we were like hooking up, and you know what I mean? Like it's like I feel like there's just a difference when you're in an actual committed long-term relationship versus like a thing for 2 months.
With Liza, it took me a couple months just to be like, okay, and it took us both a couple months to be like, yeah, let's date. Like we have to really get to know each other.
Be comfortable with each other.
Yeah, and that's why I don't understand the people that like date someone for like 3 months. Like shouldn't you have already known it wasn't going to work?
Yeah, I agree.
Like how are you 3 months in and you're realizing so soon that this person isn't
for
like,
you.
the right fit for you? Like that sounds
when you're
crazy.
desperate, not that you are or Madison is, but other people, sometimes they want to try things and say, oh, maybe this will work.
Oh, right.
You know?
Yeah. You're right.
I feel like going on 2 dates with somebody or like kissing someone twice, I would know that they weren't for me. Like I also have a very like intuitive personality where I feel like I'm just like good on picking up on like who I click with and who I don't.
Well, listen, I'm down to clown.
I'm on Amazon right now, David. I found a canoe.
Oh, you really want me to do
Should we
this?
get it?
Yeah, sure.
It's $269.
Madison, can you split this
How
with me?
much do canoes go for these days?
Madison, can you unroll me for this canoe? All right, guys. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Madison and I have to go and
we have some canoeing to do.
If you guys want to see David and Madison go on a canoe date, tweet David, tweet Madison. Let them know, because I'd like to see it. I think it's pretty cute.
I'll go on a date with Madison. Like I know, not just saying that like in like a oh I have to, but like, that'd be pretty interesting to get to know Madison.
I think you know me pretty well.
I can tell that she's interested in you.
Are you interested in me?
You know I've had a crush on you. Let's not have to revisit this every time.
Right, he's asking. I think
I think we've all known this.
The last time she was on, I got the feeling that she had a crush on you, but it was over it. But now she just said she still does. I'm just curious if it's if the light is still on.
Yeah, I mean, I think with having crushes on people, I think like I had a crush on Madison, like a huge crush. I mean, I talked about that, but I don't think that's anything that like ever goes away. I think that's like that can be like
I would agree.
relit. It's like a candle, you could blow it out, but you can relight that bitch at any moment.
Yeah.
But
until the wick is gone.
But like all candles, the wick does disappear.
Exactly. That's why this.
But then you can pour the wax all over your hand, and it's even more fun because now you're ready to go out.
Now we got sexy time.
I don't know why you like this guy, Madison.
Honestly, my brain is wired very strangely.
Can I pour wax all over you?
No, David.
Oh, like that movie, 50 Shades?
No, well, I saw it in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh. Wolf of Wall Street, where he's
she's pouring wax all over his back. What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done in the bedroom?
David.
You said I could say whatever I wanted. You literally said
I don't know.
What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done? Why don't you answer first, then she'll answer.
She said she wants to be in the hot seat, not me. I was never like, I want to be in the hot seat. I'll tell you what the kinkiest thing I've ever done is.
Let's fucking hear it.
I dressed up as a dinosaur.
I fucked Todd once.
I put peanut butter all over my body.
Did you? You did not.
No, I obviously did not.
I was like, you're perfect. I love peanut butter.
You just won.
I put jelly all over my body. She puts peanut butter all over her body. We just jump on each other.
Ew, that is so gross.
Yeah, that is fucked up. No,
didn't you guys make Jonah the peanut butter baby once?
Yeah, we did.
It's amazing.
The kinkiest thing I've ever done. I don't know.
David doesn't know what the word kinky means.
That is so wrong.
It's very offensive to the BDSM community to use the word kinky.
Okay, what's the kinkiest thing you've ever done? Fucking
I don't
queen
know
of
fucking
kink.
Tell you.
Yeah.
Because you know what actually is a fun fact? It's when to talk about a sexual experience you've had, you should have consent from both people who partaked in it to talk about it.
Okay, you can tell people what we did. I don't care.
What did we do?
Wait,
Made me
what?
go to fucking iPick at 10 minutes before it closed so you can get fucking chicken tenders or whatever you like to eat from there.
And then David wants to leave 20
Spring
minutes into
rolls,
the movie.
spring rolls. And then literally made us leave 15 minutes in. We ditched Jason.
Madison knows
That
me
was
so
super
well.
hot.
Yeah, that was super hot.
Super hot.
Listen, we don't have to get into the kinks because Madison doesn't want to share it, and I know she's not a kinky person. The kinkiest thing I've ever done. I'll
Why
tell
do
you
you
right
only
now.
have sexual questions to ask me?
Literally, that's what you wanted.
No, hot seat does not just.
That's
mean
what
that-
you wanted.
Okay. If you could.
If you could change one thing about David, what would you change?
What the fuck? That's fucked up. I had that question in my head, but I was like, I don't want to know.
I would.
Here it is. It's gonna be some bullshit thing.
No,
about
I
maturing.
actually don't know. I would. I don't want to say there's a lot of things I would change because it's more like an umbrella thing about him. I feel like he's very genuinely such a good person, and I think that the way you portray yourself on. I think you put too much pressure on yourself, and I wish that you took some of that pressure off because I think that when you don't put as much pressure on yourself, that's when you get the best shit. I wish you also valued the people who are around you who actually like had your back and wanted you to succeed more. I think sometimes you get very like caught up or like not caught up, but you get excited over people who genuinely don't care about you. Whereas like Jason's even said with me, he's like, the reason I love Madison is because she genuinely like wants you to do shit. She wants you to get content. She wants you to film the podcast. She wants you to do things where I feel like you don't have that many people around you that do that other than like your very close circle. And I wish sometimes you took a step back and you appreciated those people more.
She wants you to appreciate her more, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
that too.
Because I know for a fact that he appreciates us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
You want
does
me
get
to
excited.
I think he
but
overlooks
maybe he
me.
doesn't appreciate you enough.
I think he
which is
overlooks
fair.
me sometimes. I
He
do.
what? I think he what?
I think you like group me in with all of our other girlfriends, whereas like name one time any of our other girlfriends have ever been like, let's brainstorm
Wow.
ideas.
She's kind
Let's
of got
like
a good point.
She
I don't know, and I
You
just feel
have
like
a good point.
sometimes
You
you
have a good
group me
point.
in with people, and I'm like, I stand the fuck out, David.
I agree. I completely agree. You know how I
Good.
get it, girls.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
I do agree. You definitely have my back when it comes to
Good.
a lot
That's
of
all I
things.
ask for.
Thanks for putting this together. You're like the modern day
David's
Chris
a fucking
Harrison.
Cupid over here.
You mean Jason?
Jason's a Cupid over here.
I always say to David, I go, why don't you date Madison? I don't understand.
What's his answer?
He'll be like, I don't know.
He's just like starts spazzing out. He's
it's
like,
not the time.
vlog.
Jonah, where's Jonah?
Where's Jonah?
He's also the master of not answering.
Yes,
So
I
he
agree.
just doesn't
He's
answer
also
you.
he's the best at beating around a bush until you like go on a new subject and then you don't forget the
best.
question. The
And
best.
The best at manipulating you.
100% the most manipulative
Yeah.
person.
I am so good at manipulating, and I don't mean in this.
That's not a bad way. It's not a bad thing.
I don't mean in like a dark way.
That just shows that you have a good understanding of people and
I
how to
have-
like get in their heads.
Like
That's not a bad thing.
Word choice is very very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like when Natalie calls you about something, like I'll run through with her like exactly how she should say it and what words she should use.
Sure.
All right, guys, well, that's all the time we have.
What'd you learn today, Dave?
That I'm
It
pretty
is
dope. You guys
scolding.
like me a lot. No. I learned to respect my elders.
You learned that Madison's got your back and that you should therefore appreciate her more.
Yeah, but how are her back scratches?
I wouldn't
My
know.
back scratches? Have you seen these nails, dog?
I know I've been looking at them all day because I've literally just been thinking about how good those back scratches would be.
I'm the best.
Good back scratch is the best.
Well, tune in next podcast when I fill you guys in on how exactly those back scratches went. And thank you guys for listening. Go check out Madison stuff. Go check out Jason stuff. Go check out David stuff. That's me. This has been a Views podcast. My name is Jeff. Bye.